Hey, bud. How's it going? So I gotta be honest with you about something. For the last 6 months or so, I've kind of been going through it. Things have been kind of tough, both for me personally, and also just kind of for the world overall. Things seems to be not great, and that's bumming me out. So I need to do something that's gonna feel good. I need to do something for my mental health that's gonna bring some joy. And the Pitch Perfect franchise is something that I feel is going to be great for that. Steph and I did originally do this franchise several years ago, but due to copyright reasons, those videos are no longer on YouTube. The first one is, but the 2 and 3 aren't. So that's another reason that I wanted to go through these and just make sure I have these movies on YouTube, because I think that they're really important and shouldn't be dismissed because of copyright. Do you know what I mean? But if you're new here, my name is Sam, and I'm your movie bud. I always loved that they did this universal intro a cappella style. It makes it special for this franchise, you know?
Please don't stop though, please don't stop though, please don't stop though.
Yeah, that feels good. That's what I'm talking about.
Boy, these Barton University troublemakers always thrill the judges. The ladies in the room cannot get enough.
I love this intro with John and Liz.
Nothing makes a woman feel more like a girl than a man who sings like a boy.
It's kind of satirical, but kind of serious at the same time. So it's that good, like, halfway between comedy and, I don't want to say drama, but seriousness. You know what I mean?
Chloe, look at you. You're a mess. Your breath smells like egg.
That's so unnecessary for a performance, though. Why would you tell that to her?
Just don't F up your solo. I won't disappoint you. My dad always says, if you're not here to win, get the hell out of Kuwait. Has your dad ever told you to shut up?
Yeah, unfortunately multiple times, I think.
Music.
Boy, that hurts.
It's all right. He didn't go full splits. I'm sure it didn't hurt too much.
Seriously, you girls are awesome. Me horrible. I hate you. Kill yourselves.
Aw, I thought he was going to say awesomely bad. It's been several years since I've seen this. I clearly won't remember everything. That's all right.
1, 2.
Up now the body fella.
Oh, man. Now this infamous performance.
Women typically cannot hit the low notes. Women are about as good at a cappella as they are at being doctors.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. John's misogyny going through this is, like, so messed up. But I do love that it feels like it's obvious that it's satire. Like, he's intentionally sending up, like, male commentary on female-led things. You know what I mean?
Like me, careful.
Oh, is it me or do we just take a left turn into Snoozeville?
It's probably you guys. I actually really love this performance now. Even though it's not as overall exciting. Oh, there it is. Oh, so much puke.
This is a surprise. Now it's all over the third round.
Oh, man. What a great way to start a movie franchise. Okay, just a movie, because, you know, at this point, they didn't know it was going to be a franchise, right?
I was in the 2 on 2. Hey, I can be the answer.
Man, since the first time I've seen this series, I'm a lot more familiar with all of this music program stuff. I never used to be good at the production side of music, but I've worked a lot on over the years. So now I see these programs and it actually makes me feel good, you know? Reminds me of just like working on tracks by myself. There's something like, I guess, I don't know, therapeutic about just working on music.
Hi there. Welcome to Barton University. What dorm?
Anna Kendrick, one of my favorite weirdos in movies. Before we get to this iconic moment too, just a quick clarification. I feel like Anna Kendrick is kind of an oddball, do you know what I mean? But I really enjoy that about her. I think she's like fun weird, you know what I mean? Obviously there's all sorts of different kinds of weird, and there's some good and some bad. Anna Kendrick is good weird. She has some really good performances over the years that I've really enjoyed, including Mr. Right, which I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but out of the movies that brought me and my girlfriend together that we really connected over, it was Pitch Perfect, 10 Things I Hate About You, and Mr. Right. We really enjoyed those movies. So if you guys haven't seen Mr. Right, I fully recommend you check that out.
Cry no more, no.
Great song to introduce him with. Skylar, I think this guy is. The actor, of course.
Official BU rape whistle. Don't blow it unless it's actually happening.
Wow. What hectic information to take in, right? Ah, yes, the roommate.
You must be Kimmy Jin. I'm Becca. No English?
No, she just doesn't want to talk to you.
Just tell me where you're at with English.
Yeah, she's fine with English. Yeah. Oh my god.
There he is.
Yes.
I'm Benji. Must be Jesse.
You must be kidding.
No, he's fully serious.
I can see that it's a bit much. I could take it down.
No, no way.
A little. It's a little much, yeah.
Look, just so you know, I'm not a total nerd. I happen to be super into close-up magic.
Yep, that changes everything. Nothing nerdy about magic. By the way, nerdy is not a bad thing, at least in my eyes.
Campus police, hide your wine coolers.
Just, it's your old man making it funny.
Really? That's crazy. We thought you were a stranger.
I'm Dr. Mitchell, Becca's dad. I teach comparative literature here.
Cool. Kimmy's not really about manners, you know.
How did you get here?
Took a cab. Didn't want to inconvenience you and Sheila. What's this step monster?
She's doing great, thank you.
So, have you guys been out on the quad yet? Students study on the
I want
grass.
to move to LA and get a job at a record label.
DJing is not a profession, it's a hobby.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a profession for some people.
I want to produce music. I want to make music.
You're going to get a college education first. For free, I might add.
I'm going to the activities fair.
There you go. She speaks English.
I'm going to the activities fair with my super good friend, Kimmy Jin.
I do have to say, it's kind of wild that this dad thinks that DJing and or music production is not a profession. Like, don't get me wrong, if you want your kid to have a backup plan or whatever else, I sort of get that, you know. Trying to make your way as an adult in the professional world can be difficult, and trying to make a living as a musician of any kind, whether that's, you know, in production or songwriting or live performance or whatever else, it's definitely a risky path. But if you're really dedicated to it and you are good at it and good at networking, that plays a part, you can definitely make a really good living in music production and or being a DJ. Plenty of DJs make money. And especially, like, even at this time, it's not like DJing was a new thing that no one had proven that they could make money at. So it's just kind of sad that he thinks that way, you know what I mean?
There's only one group on this campus we're joining. That's what being a man's all about.
Whip it! Wanna see you whip it?
You gotta love them just performing like in the middle of the quad like this.
Rock stars of acapella, the messiahs of burden, not including athletes, frat guys, or actual cool people.
So they're the coolest of the uncool people, basically.
How's your voice?
We both are here to have.
I will stop at nothing to take those dinglings down.
Will you know, start using real swear words?
Hey, Barb, you gonna audition this year? Puked your way to the bottom, you might actually consider me?
Yes, exactly.
I never got in because you said my boobs look like baloney.
Oh my god. But, like, why would that matter?
Bella's
You
is
can-
the laughing stock of acapella. Good luck auditioning this year.
As if she can't just wear, like, a non-see-through t-shirt.
I'm confident that we'll find 8 super hot girls with bikini-ready bodies, harmonized and have perfect pitch, okay?
Yeah, that sounds like a great dream.
How about we just get good singers?
Yeah, that could be an idea.
Can you sing?
Yeah.
Can you read music?
Yeah?
I love how the reading music part was like a kind of a question, like, yeah? Hey, you can let that one go now.
I'm the best singer in Tasmania, with teeth.
My god. Gotta love the Australian joke there. If you're not totally clear, Australians treat Tasmania like it's a barren wasteland, even though that's not at all true. Apparently Tasmania is really nice. I've never been there, but apparently it's quite a nice place. But yeah, definitely the joke that Tasmania is like the most inbred part of Australia or whatever is kind of consistent. Australians have some brutal humor. We really like to rip things. It's not always good, but you know, sometimes. Depends on how you take it, you know what I mean?
Love it. What's your name?
Fat Amy.
You call yourself Fat Amy?
Quick bitches like you don't do it behind my back.
Cool, well now they know.
Oh, what about her? Oh, looks a little too alternative for us.
A little too alternative. I love that because she is just like a little bit alternative, you know what I mean?
This is like a thing now. Oh, totes. There's 4 groups on campus. The Bellas, that's us.
The BU Harmonics, they sing a lot of Madonna.
Good for them. Madonna's great.
The High Notes, they're not particularly motivated. And then there's...
The Troublemakers. Great guys, right?
Sorry, it's pretty lame. Excuse me? We sing all over the world and we compete in national championships.
Something that I just want to quickly touch on. the idea of what is or isn't lame in terms of like personal interests is like a wildly overdone concept, because I honestly think that basically anything that anyone's into can be seen as lame by a different group of people. So the only thing you can really do is just do the thing you enjoy and let it be what it is. Because the reality is there's always going to be someone who thinks it's lame. Do you know what I mean? Like, no matter what your interests are, every single one of my interests, everything that I love is lame to somebody. And it might be like a larger group or a smaller group. You just got to find the people that like the same things as you and just work with that. Like, that's your community, you know? It's even for me doing movie commentary on YouTube, movie reaction videos. I love movies. I love a lot of like rom-coms and comedies and teen movies and YA and all that kind of stuff. I love, obviously, music, movies. And that's something that I've built around. And, you know, some of you guys here are evidence of other people who enjoy the things that I enjoy. And we're just enjoying it together. And are there people who think that what I do is lame? Yes, absolutely. But it is what it is, man. You just got to let it be.
We played the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center, you bitch.
Oh, big brag.
Help us turn our dreams into a reality.
Sorry, I don't even sing, but it was really nice to meet you guys.
We'll change that. Her opinion, of course. We know she sings.
You came in and you were just strumming the guitar and it was totally off key. I wanted to choke you.
Okay, Adam Devine. You gotta love that energy. From a comedic standpoint. In real life, that would be really, really frustrating.
Benjamin Applebaum. I saw you guys perform at Mall of America like 3 years ago. I have not stopped thinking about you since.
Really, man? Okay.
The smell of your weird is actually affecting my vocal cords. Skedaddle.
Exchange emails and then totally hang out right now together.
Absolutely. That's a normal thing. Exchange emails and then hang out immediately.
What a nerd alert.
The hypocrisy. Nerd alert. Totally. As if the troublemakers aren't a group of nerds, right?
Over there.
Oh, radio station. This is where we get Freddie Stromar, right? There he is, Freddie. So this is really the first time watching through these movies for me that I actually knew who Freddie Stromar was. When I saw this previously, I didn't know Freddie, so he's just some guy. But now, I really love the guy. I think he's a great actor and great personality.
Freshman aren't allowed in the booth.
Sorry.
I'm Luke, station manager. You must be Becky, the intern?
That's right.
Hey, man, what's up? I'm Jesse. You're late. Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Nah.
Figured out why you're stacking CDs. You guys will be spending a lot of downtime together, so please, just no sex on the desk. I've been burned before.
They'll do what they can, man.
I sang to you. I remember because you were in a taxi. Wait, is your dad a taxi driver?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You never see people in taxis. I can see why that would be memorable.
This sucks. I wanted to play music.
Not me. I'm here for one reason only. I really love stacking CDs.
Yeah, that's admirable.
One of those girls who's all dark and mysterious, takes off her glasses and that amazingly scary ear spike, and you realize who's beautiful the whole time.
Yeah, she's not wearing glasses. That's weird.
Becca? Funny, this doesn't look like your intro to philosophy class.
What would you know?
College it's great. You get to create memories here. I see it every day. Just have to give it a chance.
And no matter what she does, she's going to be creating memories, my guy.
What, a month now? Do you have any friends?
Kimmy Jin is my friend.
Nope.
You gotta get out there, Beck. You gotta try something.
Yeah, I just realized that statement is only mostly correct. Because let's be honest, there are some things you can do that will pretty much erase your memories. So, you know, not accounting for memory erasing activities, which let's not get into. Most of the things you do, positive or negative, will create memories. In fact, a lot of the things that you do that are super negative will probably create stronger memories than the positive ones, because it seems to be for a lot of people that it's the negative things in our lives that we remember the most, you know what I mean?
Join one club on campus. And if at the end of a year you still don't want to be here, go off to LA and be P. Diddy.
Oh, wow. I mean, I hope she doesn't want to be P. Diddy. Damn.
You can quit college, and I will help you move to LA.
Serious?
But I really need to see it, Becca. Join in.
But yeah, the references of the time that we just didn't know, you know, like in, what was this, 2012? We didn't know what was up with P. Diddy, but now we know, and it's like, oh no, definitely not Diddy.
You shoot me down, bulletproof.
You know, I didn't really know that song before this movie, Titanium. In fact, I would say that for a lot of the songs in this movie. Well, like, I just didn't know what they were before them, but, you know, now I really like some of those songs.
You can sing. Dude! You have to audition for the Bellas. You concentrate on anything you're saying until you cover your junk.
Nah. She really likes her junk, though.
I am nude. You were singing Titanium, right? You know David Guetta? Have I been living under a rock?
Hey, you don't have to live under a rock to not know that song.
Can you sing it for me? Dude, no, get out. I'm not leaving here till you sing. So.
Yeah. May as well just sing, huh?
Bulletproof.
Fire away, fire away.
Fire away, fire away.
I have to stop to listen to their harmonies. Goosebumps. They sound so good together. Like, even though realistically me singing like the lower pitch along with them does add an extra harmony, I wouldn't be able to hear them quite as well, so I wanted to just listen to them, you know what I mean?
You have a lovely voice.
Thanks.
That's cool, man. Could you fuck off? It's one thing for her to be in here, which still not cool, but, you know, there are levels of uncool. You know what I'm saying?
For your audition, each of you will be singing 16 bars since you've been gone.
That's right. I forgot McLovin was here. And what's his name again? Christopher Mintz-Plasse?
I think this is just some high school club. Dance your way through any big social issue, confuse sexuality, come to the wrong place.
Fuck. Oh, man.
This shit is real life.
No, it's not. That is something I totally thought coming out of high school, going into college. Like, this is the next level. This is the real deal. And especially, like, I went from, like, you know, regular public high school into a music college. So some similar experiences to these guys, even though this is not a music college. I don't think this is just like a regular college and they have like an a cappella club. I actually did go to like a full-on music college. And I really thought it would be like a whole different story to high school. But honestly, it was just like high school, except that like everyone was into music. But not everyone took it seriously. And that was like kind of disappointing. Do you know what I mean?
Bellas, remember when you tried to play in the big leagues and you choked?
I didn't choke. She puked. It was just this one girl. I can't remember her freaking character's name.
We will return to the ICCAs and finish what we started last year.
Gotta love that belief. Speak it into existence, you know what I mean?
Whenever you're ready, dude.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Rose.
Oh, not a dude.
No, but she is a well-known songwriter. I learned that after the fact with this movie. But yeah, I know she's written some like really well-known songs. The actor, of course.
Here's the thing, we started out friends.
But it was all pretend.
Yeah, yeah.
Since you've been gone. This is a good song. My favorite version of this song is the A Day to Remember version. Love it. If you guys haven't heard it, look up A Day to Remember Since You've Been Gone. It's awesome.
Dedicated, you took the time, called you mine. Yeah, yeah.
The rough thing with some of these guys is they sing just fine, but their performance is a bit off, you know?
And all you'd ever hear me say.
That's right, that performance.
Hear me say.
Since you've been gone.
Hey, belt it out, Amy. The opera guy. Love it. The chorus for this song is actually really hard to sing. Basically, anyone who can sing through this full song is actually a pretty good singer.
Performing live gives me such a rush.
Yeah, man. Performing live is just a fantastic thing. I haven't performed live in quite a while and I miss it.
Oh, wait, there's one more.
Hi. I didn't know we had to prepare that song.
Oh, that's okay.
So she comes in and does the cup song or whatever it is. I always thought this was really cool. Apparently after this movie came out, like, everyone wanted to do the cup thing for a little while. It's actually pretty cool, you know?
I got my ticket for the long way round. Would like some sweet cum, gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Yeah. I think the most impressive part of that performance is actually just that Anna Kendrick is singing that well whilst sitting cross-legged on the floor and hunched over like that. Because it really messes with your support, you know, your breath support.
Cynthia Rose, Stacy, Corey, Fat Amy, Denise, Ashley, and Becca. Drinking the blood of the sisters.
Ugh. Gross.
Dude, no.
It's wine. Oh, it's not wine, is... Man, didn't hear her. It's probably just juice.
No Benji?
Yeah, no Benji. Just because they're discriminating against his nerdy weirdness. Bullshit.
I promise to fulfill the duties and responsibilities to never have sexual relations with a troublemaker.
Yeah, that's insane. What the fuck?
Ladies, welcome to Aka Initiation Night. Prepare to soften the beach.
Yeah, isn't this supposed to just be fun?
Becca!
Wow.
Do my eyes deceive me? Are you a Bard and Bella? I'm one of those acapella boys, and we're gonna have Aka children.
He really took that a step too far, right? We're gonna have children? At least he managed to be pretty charming about it, right?
Ready for a show?
Come on, baby Bubba. Wait in line.
You want some of this?
I know you do.
Appreciate that they definitely seem to be aware. They know they're not smooth.
You know, so there's like 10 of us. One of us is probably a lesbian. My money is on Black Beauty.
Can I count on you to hold my hair back if I puke?
Yep, most definitely. And by that, she can definitely count on her to hold her hair back. I just want to take a quick minute to promote my new song, because I have a song coming out. I actually recorded it towards the end of last year, but I've been really busy, so I haven't done anything about releasing it. But I need to, like, put myself in a pressure spot of actually releasing it to, like, make sure that I do. Because it could just sit there for a while, and I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I recorded it. That's the most important thing. But it's not. If you make art, you have to share it. So I'm doing that. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek here. It's actually kind of a slow song, so I'm going to have to include just like a little portion of it.
I don't want to go outside and face the world today. I've been trying to learn the things in life that I missed along the way.
It's also on my Patreon, and sometime soon it'll be like on YouTube and streaming services and all that kind of stuff. I hope you enjoyed the little sneak peek, and back to the movie.
Who would be easier to sleep with, Captain America or a great white shark? Great white shark,
Hey,
I want to...
what are you turd burgers talking about?
Probably Captain America.
You are probably the grossest human being I've ever seen.
Oh, takes one to know one, huh?
We should kiss. That feeling a good feeling or...
Smooth. Super smooth.
Sometimes I have a feeling I can do crystal meth, and I think, better not.
I don't know. You could. Who knows? Maybe that would lead to a lifetime of great choices.
Gotta keep your head up, oh, head down there.
Oh, Benji. I feel so bad for Benji at this point in the movie.
Corey is not here. She was trouble-boned. She has been disinvited.
Yeah, that was super serious.
You can fool around with whoever you want to, just not a trouble.
He's a hunter.
You call it a dude?
Yeah, she does, for some reason.
Does anyone here have anything to confess?
It was an accident.
Turn in your scarf and go.
What do you mean it was an accident? Now, to be clear, I think she should be fully allowed to do whatever she wanted in that case. Like, this rule against not getting with any troublemakers is wild. And the fact that they're kicking her out for it, also kind of crazy.
Take your chair.
But yeah, the idea that it was an accident is a bit like, what do you mean? An accident how? It's just a choice. Whether you do or don't like that choice, I guess, is up to you. And apparently everybody else here.
Was that necessary? 4 months until regionals. If you have a problem with the way that I run the Bellas, then you should just...
Just what? Throw up? I'm sure they can do that.
Relax. We don't want to repeat what happened last year.
What happened last year?
Man, I'm glad they get in real close on her, because I know it's like a whole bit that you can't hear what she's saying, but I still, most of the time, can't hear what she's saying.
Yeah, enough! It happened. It's over. Practice every day for at least 2 hours, and I trust you will add your own cardio. Why cardio?
What do you mean, why? Interesting that they weren't expecting that. I mean, maybe if you've never sung on stage, you don't realize, but if you're gonna be like walking and or running around the stage and doing all of your singing, you're gonna run out of breath if you don't have your, cardio up to date. This is why you see plenty of clips of professional singers practicing their singing on the treadmill. Like, you do actually have to be able to sing and at least jog. Like, you don't have to be like at a full sprint or anything like that. It's a bit much, But you do have to be able to sing and like run around a room, because if you can't do that, it's really difficult to perform on stage as a singer.
We only do songs made famous by women.
There's nothing from this century on here.
Because we don't stray from tradition.
Yeah, traditions have their place, but they also can be problems. She definitely picked some more modern music, right?
Champions.
And that is just an intensely complicated battle plan.
Wow, wow. Let's go! Go, go! Pick up your knee!
I do love that they're doing this cardio as a group, though. You know, not everyone's used to the whole running for singing kind of training, so. Hey, she's got to grab her boobs as part of her singing performance. That's how she gets into the groove, you know?
7, 8. Left you. Okay, I'm calling it.
Hey, good practice. Wasn't it like their first, I'm not going to say rehearsal, it was more just like getting the basics down. Rehearsal's more about like, once you've got like the full or most of the performance together and you're just making sure that you as a group can do your performance, right? So considering they don't have their choreography and they're singing all down yet, it's just kind of an early practice session. Although I suppose I'd forgive you for calling it rehearsal. It's probably not that big of a deal. I'm probably nitpicking a little bit, but nonetheless.
Did we just learn the same choreography from that video?
We have a gig next week. That's right. Hands in, fellas.
Honestly, having a gig next week, they've got like 1 week to prepare for their first performance together. Seems like a bit much. You want to take at least a few weeks to rehearse, if not longer, depending on the level of experience your group has.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we will work on that first thing next time. Becca, a word?
Yeah.
You know you'll have to take those ear monstrosities out.
Seriously? Why?
You really don't like me, do you?
I don't like your attitude.
You don't even know me.
I know you have a toner for Jesse.
A tone boner.
Yeah, that's not a thing, and you're not the boss of me.
Nice. Yeah.
You took an oath.
Tossed you 2 girls already today. I'm pretty sure you need me more than I need you.
Yeah, that's a fair point, man. Get it together.
I can see your toner through those jeans.
That's my dick.
Yeah. Must have a pretty big one, too. Guys, if you want to check out any uncut videos I have, of course, they're all on my Patreon. They're all available for the $8 and up tiers. All my uncut videos are picture-in-picture, and I do adjust the audio so you can hear things as clearly as possible. If you want to check that out, it is the best way to support my channel. I'll leave a link down below. Thank you so much. That's so rough. They're not ready for this performance. The singing's fine, but the choreography, they definitely do not have down.
I'm gonna stop this. I wanted the hot bellas, not this barnyard explosion.
Man, and he doesn't even care about the performance. He's just judging the level of hotness. He's stupid.
Chloe, your voice didn't sound Aguilarian at all. I have notes.
Yeah, that's so brutal. Appreciate that Aubrey knows straight away what the problem is.
The rubbing together of your vocal cords at above average rates. They sit on your windpipe and they crush your dreams. Isn't that painful?
Yeah.
Why would you keep performing?
It's definitely painful. At least from what I could tell. Let's be honest. I've never had vocal nodes. I just know about them.
I am living with notes, but I am a survivor. I just have to pull back.
Well, at least it's not herpes.
I don't know. She'd still be able to sing with herpes, so. No, I'm fucking around. Obviously, having herpes seems like a bad thing. Again, also, don't have that, never had that, don't know. But getting vocal nodes as a singer is like an absolute nightmare. I definitely do not ever want to go through that.
Jesse?
Yeah, I'm starving, so could you...
You want me to get you lunch? You should probably lay off the burgers.
Seriously, man?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, it'll be fine. For real though, you can eat burgers and be, lean and athletic. You just have to have an overall healthy diet and actually do a lot of athletic stuff.
Hey, this is my new mix, so if there's anything you wanted to play.
Yeah, okay. What's up, weirdo?
What's this?
I believe it's a picnic.
Jaws, E.T., Breakfast Club, Star Wars, and Rocky. I want to score movies. Bring people to tears, blow their mind.
Honestly, that's a pretty great dream. I love that he wants to score movies.
What do you want to watch first?
Can we do something else? We could relive my parents' divorce.
That does sound like fun. You should do that.
What, do you not like movies or something? Any movies? What the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
Not liking movies is like not liking puppies.
Fine, I just get bored and never make it to the end.
Hey, there are different people in general.
They're predictable, like
The guy gets the girl, and Darth Vader is Luke's father.
Happen to guess the biggest cinematic reveal in history?
Vader in German means father.
Apparently it doesn't. You know, I believed that one for a long time, but I'm pretty sure it's just close, but not actually that. Any Germans watching this want to weigh in? Because I don't think Vader means father. It's more like Vater or something like that. Like, it's close, but it's not the same. But I also just want to, like, sort of weigh in on the whole movie thing, because he thinks it's wild that she doesn't like movies. But, like, no matter what it is, there's going to be people who just don't vibe with that thing, whether it's movies and TV shows or music or sports or whatever else. There are people who like it and there are people who don't. There's not a single thing that everybody likes, so that's always wild. But it is kind of fun hearing that in a movie. You know, especially for us as movie fans, we're watching movies because we love them, and you come across a character who doesn't love movies, and you're like, what? That's crazy. This nutcase over here doesn't like movies. That's wild. We're not friends anymore.
You need a movie education. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, in between Bella rehearsals, which are always.
Are you guys getting ready for the riff-off?
What the hell is a riff-off?
Yes. A riff-off. This is fun.
Ladies of the 80s! Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my... Oh, Mickey, you're so fine!
Oh, man. Oh, this is kind of a fun chorus. It gets annoying so quickly, right?
Till the end of time.
This is better. I like this song. But, you know, Madonna has some great shit from the 80s.
Like the one in me, that's okay. Hit me with your best shot and fire away. It must have been love.
Oh. It's so rough that everyone's clowning, because out of the songs...
The negative side effects of medical marijuana, folks.
That sucks. Out of all the songs that we've had so far, It Must Have Been Love is one of my absolute favorites. Roxette has some really good stuff.
And our next category is songs about sex.
Nah, 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 come on. Perfectly good. Chains and whips excite me.
Hang on, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this song literally done? What's her name?
Sex, baby. Let's talk about sex.
I had to stop and figure this one out. Her name is Esther Dean. I don't know if it's pronounced Esther or Esther. So if anyone wants to correct me on that one, but also correct me on this one, because I'm just guessing. But the song that they were just singing, didn't she write that? Isn't that Esther's song? Esther? God damn it. That's going to bug me. Correct me on the pronunciation of her name, and also if that's her song. Let me know, okay?
Baby, all through the night, love you.
Yes.
And I guess that's just the woman in you that brings out the man in me. First time.
Gotta bring in some classic rock.
Feels like the first time.
It's going to...
And then there's this.
Still moving the flavor with the homies Blackstreet and Teddy, the original Rump Shakers.
Yeah.
Shorty, get down, good lord. Got 'em open all over town.
Yeah, but now you're singing.
Getting paid is a forte. I can't get it out of my mind.
You know, I still don't really know this song. I've heard it performed a couple of times. Like, I've heard it before. I just don't really know it. I do like that everyone gets into it, though. Like, this is definitely a fun moment.
The word you needed to match was it, and you sang it's.
Oh my god. That's right, they get disqualified for literally just being the wrong word. That one I actually have a bit of a problem with. It and it's, that's just too close. I feel like that should have been fine.
Enjoy watching us win the ICCAs on the TV.
Guys, what we just did was great, right?
Yes. From a performance perspective, what they did was great.
It was awesome. We were actually listening to...
Okay, everybody, on my count.
Ooh.
On 3 or after 3?
No, it should be after 3. If you're gonna count in, you come in on the 4 or the 1, not on the 3.
Find songs that have the same chord progressions and create a track that blends them together. This is the new bass line. Oh, I'm talking really loud.
Nice.
This is really good. Now I'm the one yelling, right?
It's definitely a fun thing. I can't say I've never done that song mashup type stuff. I've either written songs or just done straight covers, do you know what I mean? And by straight up covers, I mean just covering songs more or less as they are. But I will do my own arrangement and change like the instrumentation of the song.
I want to watch you watch the end of this movie.
You have a habit of making yourself at home. Did you know that?
Greatest ending to any movie. It's equally beautiful and sad.
I agree with what he's saying. It's a cool ending to a movie, but it only means something if you watch the full movie and then see the ending.
Like all misunderstood rebels, he feeds on hypocrisy.
Sure.
I'm full of fun facts.
You should let other people tell you their fun.
Does that answer your question?
No, but it does bring up something important for me. Give me 1 second. All right. Now we're fully in the mood.
You're missing the ending.
Sorry.
And that's where she gets a little bit scared and wants to back out.
It's good. I'm sure the beginning is...
It's totally fine, obviously.
The white girl is back.
Bro, this is her room too. What the hell?
Always a pleasure, Kimmy Jin.
Honestly, I don't know why they have such a problem with Becca being in their room. It's their room. Like, what the hell?
I should have taken that cardio tip more seriously.
Yeah, probably.
You gotta be able to hit that last note. I can't. If you can't do it, then someone else needs to solo.
Well, that makes sense.
I think Becca should take my solo.
But also, someone else might be equally as excellent.
Yeah, most definitely. So obviously it should be Amy.
I would be happy to do it if I got to pick a new song and do an arrangement. Maybe we could try something new.
Excuse me?
You can sing Turn the Beat Around, and that's the last I want to hear of this.
Not great leadership.
If we pull samples from different genres and layer them together,
Our goal is to get back to the finals, and these songs will get us there.
Why do you think that, though?
Excuse me if I don't take advice from some alt girl with Mad Lib beats because she's never even been in a competition.
Mad Lib beats? Oh, man. It's so rough.
Fat Amy?
Yes, sir.
You'll solo.
Yeah, Fat Amy should solo. Yeah, it's so rough going through this first movie with Aubrey just having a tight grip on leadership. Because, I mean, and we know it's part of the point of the story. Like, the movie is showing us how that tight grip of her leadership is not actually a positive thing for the group. But it is still rough watching it, you know, especially knowing that Aubrey is basically a good person. She's just kind of freaking out and taking that out on everybody else.
And the Sockapellas once again proving that it doesn't get better for everyone after high school.
My God. And John and Elizabeth as the commentators. I know I said it earlier in the movie, but I want to reiterate, that's so good.
Thank you very much.
Do we clap?
No, we don't.
Never.
That's trash. I think if you're one of the musical groups at a performance night, regardless of whether it's a competition or not, you should absolutely You should absolutely clap for your fellow musical groups. There's a time and place to be competitive, and that time is on the stage. When you're off stage, go back to being a respectful human being, you know?
Is it me, or are those skirts not working anymore?
You're walking the line.
It's just you, John.
It's refreshing, yet displeasing to the eye.
Fuck, man. It's definitely not displeasing to the eye. Get it together, guys.
2, 3, 4. I got a new life.
Same song they sang at last year's finals.
It's tough because I actually do enjoy this song and this performance, specifically the Pitch Perfect version, the way they're doing it, you know what I mean?
And it opened up my eyes and I am happy.
It's definitely kind of tired for them to just do the exact same song with the exact same choreography just over and over again.
I saw the sign.
And she makes it through.
No puke. So impressive. For real though, I do mean that, you know.
A change of pace could not come soon enough here for the Barden Bellas. It's not a great way to start their season.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're right.
Number is like an elephant dart to the face.
Yeah, it is. It's tough because you can see even, you know, several of the girls here are already bored by doing this performance, and that's not something you want on stage.
Oh, yeah. Turn the beat around.
I love Rebel Wilson's performance in these movies. She's so charismatic. She really grabs your attention, you know?
Bad boys of acapella have just gotten badder.
Oh, that's so funny. The bad boys of acapella.
When you go down, down.
Great performance. I actually really love the choreography for the Troublemakers as well. That's fun.
In third place, the Sockapellas.
I love that the Sockapella is actually placed. That's great. They deserve a trophy.
Advancing to this year's semifinals, the Barton Bella!
Man, amazing that the Bellas actually made it through with their exact same performance from last year. And probably the previous years as well, right?
The winner of tonight's regional competition, Troublemaker!
Yay! We got a big-ass trophy.
Look who it is! Old dudes, get a life!
Sonic.
Right, so guys, when you guys grow up, you're just gonna give up on singing, right?
Are you looking for what I think you're looking for?
Yeah, fight.
Please.
Yes! I would, but I tore a quad.
I still love that joke. There's no idea what muscle groups go where.
Get it home!
If that's not clear, by the way, guys, your quads are the upper muscles on your legs between your knee and your hips. The ones in the front, though, the ones in the back are your hamstrings, obviously.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Kick me in the balls!
Ooh, my god.
I made a sharp weapon. I want to put it up his butt.
Cherry on top.
And there it goes. Great times.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Well, I didn't.
You called my dad?
Ugh, yeah.
Who else was I gonna call? Okay, why are you yelling at me? I'm the only one here.
I didn't ask you to be.
I was just trying to help you.
I don't need your help. You're not my boyfriend.
That's so rough. I actually do feel like she's taking it out on him a little too much there.
Daughter's been arrested for destruction of property.
It was a misunderstanding.
It's a one broken window. It's not that big of a deal. Don't get me wrong, it sucks, but still, it could be a lot worse.
Think I'm paying for you to go to LA after a stunt like this?
You're not even gonna hear what I have to say about this?
No, not tonight.
Of all the crimes you could find out your daughter was arrested for, breaking a window is pretty low down on the list of things to freak out about. Hey!
You guys waited up for me?
Of course we waited up for you. They've been here for hours. It's a real inconvenience, Becca.
Shut up, Kimmy. It's a shared room.
I'm calling an emergency Bella meeting. The Sockapellas almost beat us. No surprises. We should be taking risks. Not enough to be good. We need to put ourselves out there.
Obviously, Becca's right about this whole putting ourselves out there, though. But, like, I fully believe that the only reason that these guys scored high enough to get second and actually beat out the Sockapellas in this instance was because of Fat Amy's performance in their routine, because it's the one thing that really stood out. Amy had the most charisma on that stage. She really brought the most to that performance. So if there's any reason that they even made it through, it's because of Amy's slight deviations, right? And I say slight because it's such a tiny deviation, but it made the difference. I think that's the thing that pushed them over the edge.
The Troubles never sing the same song twice.
The audience loves
Yeah.
the Troubles. We could change the face of acapella.
Change the face. She's just realizing what she's saying. But for real, she's right.
Let me show you this arrangement I've been working on.
You gotta do new stuff all the time, man. I mean, not literally every performance, but like fairly frequently, you know?
There will be no more wasting time with work or school or boyfriends.
Oh, yes. Wasting time with work, school, or boyfriends or partners. Yeah, I know. I guess, yeah, you gotta use the word partners because everybody is gonna be a little bit different on that one, but whatever. Yep.
Awesome.
And he knows it, I think.
It's a sick beat.
Yeah, I always thought her beats were pretty sick.
I want you to take the night shift. Play your music.
I do love that he's giving her an opportunity.
I'm gonna listen to it tonight. I think you should come with.
I have a thing.
I did not have you pegged as an a cappella girl.
Because you don't know Becky like I do.
Yeah. And I do hate the way he says that in such a judgmental way, as if being into a cappella is a bad thing. She's into multiple different areas of music. That's good. Gotta be versatile and diversified or whatever. That said, it's hard to be mad at him because I do really love Freddie Stroma in the few small appearances I've seen him in. Most notably, the Cinderella Story with Lucy Hale, but also as Vigilante in Pacemaker. Loved his performance in both of those things.
Yo, Bump, is that Fat Amy?
Oh my god. That is actually so fucked up though. I mean, okay, it's just mean. Okay, like let's not overdo how messed up it is. But it's mean. Like what the hell, man? Hey bro, no, she doesn't need mouth to mouth. What the hell?
I hopped off the plane at LAX. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Jumped in the cab, here I am. Everybody seems so famous.
I love this as a bonding moment for the girls.
And the Jay-Z song was on.
Now you sing.
So I put my hands up and play those nodding my head like yeah.
For real though, I honestly barely know this song. I do know it's Miley Cyrus, but I love this moment in the movie. Like, this movie makes me like hearing that song whenever it comes up on, like, I don't know, the radio or whatever. Not that I listen to the radio, but they play it in like stores and stuff. You know what I mean? So we were getting groceries the other day, and I'm pretty sure that song came on. I was like, oh, I know that from Pitch Perfect.
No, they can't be. You just filled the tank.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, she got distracted. That's unfortunate.
Maybe we could call... No, don't even say it.
I got Bumper's number.
Why do you have Bumper's number?
You know, to send hate texts, of course.
What boring estrogen-filled set have you prepared?
Ah, yes, because the estrogen is the problem in their set.
My baby's always missing.
There's no way we can beat the footnotes and the treble.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty awesome performance. And I do love the white and blue that they've got going on, like the hoodie, and I guess that's a vest? I'd say I usually like vests, but I like them in this outfit that they've got going on.
Hands in. On 3 or after 3? Screw it, let's just do it.
How have they not figured out whether they go on 3 or after 3? And I stand firm on it should be after 3, by the way.
Looks like they're sticking with what they know.
Yeah.
Could a person like you?
I get that a decent amount of the audience is going to be different, so they're not going to be used to hearing this same performance over and over again, but still.
Is enough enough?
It's so tough, because I love that Becca's kind of taking it on herself to change the song and the performance. But this would just throw everyone off because they're not prepared for it. It's such a bad feeling because she's kind of doing the right thing, but she needed to like force that into rehearsals somehow, like really be assertive about it.
What the hell, Becca? Were you trying to screw us up?
Unfortunately, yeah, that would screw people up on stage.
Everybody pretty much dozed off. It's not your job to decide what we do and when we do it.
It should be.
Why don't you ask the rest of the group how they felt about your little improvisation?
Awkward silence.
It was cool, but it would take us a little bit by surprise.
Yeah. To clarify, it is brutal because, like, Aubrey and Becca are kind of both right in this situation. Like, it's a little bit of both. On the one hand, Becca's right in the sense that they do need to change their performance. But on the other hand, Aubrey's right in the sense that she can't just throw that in on stage when no one's prepared for it, because it could mess everybody up. When everyone knows there's going to be like some improvisation or whatever, it's fine. But when people don't know what's coming on stage, yeah, it can be rough, you know? So at least I think we can recognize there's a little bit right on both sides. I think Becca's slightly more right, but they need to prepare for it.
Your attitude sucks. You're a grade A pain in my ass. No, you're hooking up with Jesse.
Whoa, Aubrey.
No, that's not true.
That's perfect. Of course you're here right now. Don't need your help, okay? Can you back off?
You also don't need to lash out at him. It's not his fault.
Becca, wait.
Yeah, I feel you, buddy. Jesse definitely didn't deserve the being snapped at there. At least I don't think so. Oh, this is where she's gonna pull out the old Breakfast Club soundtrack. Yes? Yeah, there it is. Represent.
On a basket case, a princess,
And a criminal. Breakfast Club.
Nice.
It has come to our attention that you are not in college.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. But it is a collegiate thing, right?
This is Aubrey Posen. I look forward to seeing you again at Lincoln Center.
Yes, the Bellas are back. Oh yeah, there you go. So I'm glad that Aubrey's actually, no, sorry, not Aubrey. God, what's Brittany Snow's character? Come on. I should remember this. Whatever. I love that she's post-op, that she actually took care of those vocal nodes, you know what I mean?
I'm all in, bitches.
I'm pretty sure that's what they were showing there. I know it affects her voice. Or does she not go in for the surgery? We'll find out in a minute.
I texted Becca. You did what? She makes us better. That's not an opinion for you to have, Chloe.
Chloe. There you go. I remember that.
You're not always right, you know. We will win without her.
But yeah, I do fully appreciate Chloe in this instance standing up to Aubrey. It should have happened a bit more often and sooner, but now it's better late than never, right? Sort of.
Jesse, come on, open up. Tried to call you. I left you a bunch of messages.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we fought. I was mad and I overreacted.
You guys didn't fight though. Becca, you snapped at him and pushed him away.
You think I'm mad because you yelled at me? You think you know, but you don't. You push away anyone who could possibly care about you.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Well, you better figure it out because I'm done with
being pushed away.
Whatever this is.
No, that. Yeah. You want people in your life, you can't push them away or hold them at arm's length. Doesn't work.
You sound like you smoke 3 packs a day. Stacey?
Please, just give us a break.
Maybe if Aubrey loosened the reins a little bit. Okay, shut it, Chloe.
No.
I'm sorry. That was rude. Could you please get your head out of your ass? It's not a hat.
Aubrey, could you do the same thing? You know, Chloe actually probably should be the one in charge here. I feel like ultimately, you know, like, can't remember if they give Becca more control if they actually put her in leadership. Or like let her lead or whatever. I kind of feel like Chloe should be leading and like then just have a more inclusive group dynamic where Becca can contribute her ideas and all that kind of stuff, but ultimately Chloe does still lead, you know? I actually do have more appreciation for Aubrey having seen these movies before and really had time to think about it and that kind of stuff. But yeah, Aubrey definitely, like, she's pushing things a little too far, you know what I mean? It is good to know, of course, that part of the point in this movie is that Aubrey will learn that she's like squeezing too tight. She's, you know, ruling with an iron fist, and that's just not awesome. It's not exactly good leadership.
Just shut me out.
Yeah, well, I shut everybody out. It's just easier.
It's also really lonely.
It is, yeah. But who taught her these things, man? You know?
Tribbles! This is about the Bellas getting into the finals. We already know.
No. This is not what it's about.
John Mayer just asked me to sing backup. I'll leave for Los Angeles in a few hours.
Oh, that's tough.
Let's get going.
But Bumper, what about the ICCAs? They're this weekend.
As much as that's kind of cool, I don't think it's that huge of an opportunity.
I won that shit like 100 times, so I'm out of here.
Not that that has anything to do with John Mayer. It's just the being asked to sing backup on the CD. It's an opportunity, but it's not like a step up to the big leagues. It's just a cool job.
Well, he's a jerk that we need to replace. Yeah. Pronto dente.
Yeah. Getting binge.
Spot opened up, and it's yours if you want it. Promise me you won't get all weird.
I don't know what you mean by weird.
Got it.
Perfect. I love that they did that. Honestly, the dub isn't that weird, but it's good comedic timing.
Come on, I joined this group so I could hang out with a bunch of really cool chicks. This is some serious horse shit.
Yeah, it is some relatively serious horse shit, no doubt.
Should have listened to Becca. So it's my fault? That's not what I'm saying. No.
I mean, it is a little bit your fault, though, Aubrey.
Aubrey, you're too controlling, and it's gonna ruin all of us. I can let go? This time I'm not gonna choke it down!
Yeah, they weren't talking about the puke, but this is gonna be... It is funny that that's her version of losing control, just puking everywhere. Good God.
We could have been champions!
Yeah. Take her down.
Wanted to say that I'm sorry. What I did was a dick move, and I shouldn't have changed the set.
Yes and no. It wasn't that big of a dick move. Just a little bit.
I let you guys down, and I'm really sorry. Aubrey, if you would have me, I want back in.
Yes, most definitely. I do appreciate that she's coming here to apologize, because to a degree she does have something to apologize for. But I've said this multiple times throughout the movie, it is as much on Aubrey as it is on anything else. Aubrey's been too controlling. And really, Becca only messed up a little bit in that one instance, adding in something to the performance on stage. It's just a little bit late, like they're not prepared, and I said that before. So it's not that big of a thing. Like, nothing else she did, I think, was really that big of a deal. Like, she doesn't have a huge thing to apologize for. But I appreciate that she's, like, taking the high road. Do you know what I mean? Getting back together with the group is the most important thing. And she's doing what she feels like she has to do to make that happen. And that's definitely something. Now, Aubrey, you meet her in the middle. No, not yet. You're gonna have to drag the chair away. Aubrey.
Wait!
Yeah, there you go. I forgot that it took her this long.
I know that I have been hard on everyone here, but I am my father's daughter. And he always said, if at first you don't succeed, pack your bags.
Yeah. You can really see how much Aubrey's dad messed her up. And that's why you have to feel like some level of empathy for her. You know what I mean?
I guess we don't really know that much about each other.
True story.
I'll confess something that none of you know about me.
I have a lot of sex.
Yeah, we know, Stacey.
Also, not really a big deal. You don't really have to confess that, you know?
Why don't we all say something about ourselves?
This is hard for me to admit to you guys.
We all know where this is going.
You do not.
For the last 2 years, I've had a serious gambling problem.
What?
Started when I broke up with my girlfriend. Well, there it is.
Seriously, uncool, man. The gambling thing is actually kind of a big deal. That'd be very scary to admit to a group of people. And to be clear, I just realized I might be making it seem like coming out as gay is not that big of a deal. And that's not what I'm saying. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. I'm sure that both things are probably really scary. So I apologize if it seemed like I'm diminishing what it's like to come out as gay to a group of friends, because I don't know what that's like. So sorry.
I'm an open book.
See, I guess I'm just not really living if I'm not being 100% honest.
Yeah, does she have anything to admit?
And my real name is Fat Patricia.
That's right.
I've never been one of those girls who had a lot of friends who were girls. And I do now. And that's pretty cool.
I do like that essentially that's what this movie is about, is just coming together as a group of friends, like figuring out how to be a group of friends.
Over spring break, I made the courageous decision to remove my notes.
Oh, she did get the surgery.
The doctor said that I can't sing above a G sharp.
Which G sharp, though? It's so funny they say that. I've got to assume that she means G sharp 4, which is the 4th octave, because that's honestly like a ton of music. Like the majority of popular music is sung in the 4th octave. Like a decent amount will start in the 3rd and go into the 4th. Some of it starts in the 4th, goes into the 5th, and some of it will cover all 3 of those octaves. But them saying, I can't sing above a G sharp now, only means so much when there's like 7 G sharps she could be talking about. And yes, realistically, there's only actually 3 that would make any sense. In fact, 2 that would make any sense for Chloe. But still, I would like them to clarify it just a little bit.
All right, let's remix this business. Aubrey, would you pick a song? Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are.
I feel like Bruno has better songs than that, but whatever. It's a good one, right?
Oh, her hair.
I also like that this arrangement is basically an improvised arrangement by the girls in this instance. You know, a few people just add their own layer and that becomes the arrangement that they work with. And that's kind of cool.
I was thinking about her. I don't need just a dream. She don't see what I see. Travel back down that road. Will she come back?
It is really nice listening to a cappella. It just feels good, you know? And I'm not even like an a cappella guy, but it just, I think vocal harmony just has that effect. It just feels good, you know? I just have to clarify, I just realized I know that not everyone actually knows what a musical arrangement is. So for your information, a musical arrangement is basically what instruments are being played, when they're being played, how they're being played, and how much they're being played. So in this case, it's going to be like what things they're singing and how they're singing it. But a lot of people get confused between arrangement and structure, and they're two different things. We're not really going to be talking about structure in this case. There's no real need. But so what they did was an arrangement for Bruno Mars by singing different parts of the song in different ways. I hope that helps explain it. I don't know if I did the best job, but yeah, that's how I'm explaining it right now for you guys.
Hands in. 2.
That's so funny.
With your messed up vocal cords, you can hit the bass note.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah,
I think I have something that can help us out.
I do know what that means. It means we hit the one point in the movie that makes absolutely no sense. Just hang on. It's quite a low note. I think that's what she just sung. But low notes come from thickness of vocal cords, and I do not believe in any way that getting a surgery that removes stuff from your vocal cords would allow her to sing low.
Hey.
Good luck.
Thanks. You too.
Cool. I appreciate that she didn't try to have a big conversation right there. She just wanted to bridge the gap in a small way. So obviously they've got this performance to do, and you can't spend too long distracting him before the performance,
But no, not anymore. Yeah, I'm looking for some action. It's alright.
I thought I would know like all the songs in this, but I don't know that song. I remember this moment, but I still don't know the song he's gonna sing here.
I've got the magic turns into
I love that they have this big moment especially for Benji as well.
rest on these tricks that I'll attempt will blow your mind. I'll need a volunteer. How about you?
Yeah. Becca's like recognition of how much she actually really likes Jesse. You can see it on her face on the side.
Very hard to beat that tonight. Well, I'm glad it's not us anymore.
Yeah. Hug it up, guys. That was a good performance.
Love you, awesome nerds.
Yeah. Even though some of you are pretty thin, I think that you all have fat hearts.
I hope not. Obviously, metaphorically, sure, whatever. But having an enlarged heart is actually really bad for you. But yeah, obviously, we mean metaphorically, or figuratively, whatever.
On are those Bella uniforms. A whole new look for them, and it is hot, hot, hot.
Man, I really hope they got a new pitch pipe for this. Like, I don't care how much cleaning they did of the other one. Forget it. As soon as that pitch pipe goes in the bath, I'm like, out.
Seems like everybody's got a price. Everybody look to their left tonight. It ain't ever about the money. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
Forget about the price. Cha-ching.
What is this? This song was it Jessie J? Like, I know the song, but there's a lot of things that I definitely don't know, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of what songs they're doing. And this is where they do the Simple Minds moment. Gonna love it. Yeah, buddy. That song.
Will you call my name?
I do like the little bit of Just the Way You Are that they mixed in there, like thematically, how well it works, you know what I mean?
As you walk on by, will you call my name?
Most definitely. Yes, raise it up. Love the Britney Snows trying to show off how that she's totally doing the low notes by like being like that ain't gonna help you, man.
Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, I can make you my queen and baby, as long as you Listen, go ahead, put it on my lap.
Is that rap from something specific? Like, I've got to assume it is from a specific song. I just don't know what it is. What a move. Man, it'd be really hard to sing and do that move specifically just because it mess with your breath support so much. I'm talking about the round thing that they were just doing. Yeah. Hey. Woo! Standing O.
And from an all-female group, never have called this one.
That's because you're crazy.
Well, you are a misogynist at heart. No way you would have bet on these.
Hey, he's not just a misogynist at heart. He's also a misogynist in every other way, too.
Endings are the best part.
You're such a weirdo.
Yeah. Weird. I like that they highlight in this movie that weird can be a good thing as much as it can be a bad thing. Like, they use it in both ways. Because that's something I've been struggling with lately, where it's like, it can be good and it can be bad, depending on how you use it and when you use it.
And with the assistance of my boy Justin, I launched this year's auditions. National champion winners get to pick the audition song.
Let's go with
I really actually wish that we knew what song they went with. Like, I kind of get it, because it has like that open ending, you know? I am really glad that I went through and rewatched this movie. I wanted something that would feel good, to make me feel good. And it did. It's perfect. So I hope that you felt good also watching this movie with me. I hope that this movie was as good for your mental health as it was for mine.